What's up with Gaga?
As per the usual, it's been a wild week for our mother monster. Gaga is nominated for 3 MTV EMAs. We've got our first look at her big screen debut in Machete Kills, a Twitter rant about applause, and so much more. Hey little monsters, Brianna Baxter filling in for your Misty Monster on this week's episode of What's Up with Gaga. As you guys have probably heard, Gaga started off the week with some pleasant and well-deserved news. 3 MTV European Music Awards. Gaga will be going head-to-head with Miley Cyrus for Best Female, and of course, she's up for Best Look and Biggest Fans. No surprise there. Let's just hope we can get our mother monster home with all 3. The show is set to take place November 10th at Amsterdam's Ziggo Dome. And from the small screen to the big screen, we've got our first look at Gaga and the trailer for Machete Kills, which hits theaters October 11th. This is Gaga's movie debut, and she is, well, quite the badass in this star-studded sequel. Gaga is looking smokin' hot as a blonde bombshell driving a VW bus. Oh, and did I mention running people off the road? Hello, Gaga. Welcome to the big leagues. All right, moving on. To get us through the middle of the week, Gaga took to Twitter to give us some insight into applause via a lengthy Twitter rant. She started off getting really sentimental with her followers, saying, quote, "Applause is a very meaningful song to me because it addresses what many think of celebrities today, that we do it for the attention. But some of us are artists in the group called celebrity, and what we create doesn't live on unless there's an audience to remember it." That's where we come in, little monsters. And Gaga continues, quote, "So I may need your attention at first so I can sing you my song, but it's the applause after that lets me know if I've entertained you." And that's not all. She keeps going, guys, saying, quote, "Entertainment makes people happy. I live for the applause to know I've spread that. I live to hear you cheer, to just be a part of that." And it's not over yet, folks. Gaga finishes it off saying, quote, "I believe in show business. The applause is what breeds that thing I love. When I know I've made you happy, when I know it was good." Wowzers, talk about a mouthful, but you know what I love is seeing her heart and soul, even if it's from social media. And speaking of social media, it's not always used for the positive. In fact, Azealia Banks used it to fire at Gaga, saying that Mother Monster stole her track Red Flame. In case you guys missed it, Azealia was supposed to be on Gaga's album before she decided to fight with Gaga on Twitter about her mermaid theme, and Gaga decided her bad attitude wasn't wanted on the album. So, Azealia took it a step further this week, taking to Twitter to say, quote, "Lady Gaga, make sure you let them know where you got the title for Red Flame from. You stole that from the demo I sent you." Azealia goes on to say that this time it's free, next time I'm charging, and for a little cherry on top, she adds a little Team Katie. Well, talk about accusations, people, but while we're on the subject of Team Katie, looks like Glee is going to play into the Gaga versus Katy Perry rivalry. According to Hypeable, episode 4 of the upcoming season of Glee is titled, quote, "A Katy or a Gaga," and will feature songs from both of the artists. Those slated to be on the episode are Roar, Applause, Wide Awake, and Marry the Night. No word yet on when the episode will air. And last but not least, to wrap up this week's What's Up with Gaga, after a Twitter Q&A, we found out when we'll see the album cover for Art Pop. Gaga said, quote, "The album cover is still being perfected and will come out sometime in the next 2 weeks. I'm not allowed to tell you exactly when yet." But 2 weeks, we can do that, little monsters, especially when Gaga goes on to tell us that it's her favorite of all album covers, and she's so excited to show us. Count me in. You guys, that's a wrap for this week's What's Up with Gaga. Thanks for letting me fill in for your Misty Monster. And make sure to keep it locked here on Clevver Music for all of your Gaga news. See you next time, guys.